INB 3101 Export-Import Management. My name is Navin Rodwiti. Today I'm going to be talking about managing Thailand's gems and jewelry in import and export to global market. For centuries, Thailand has been focusing on perfecting the art of producing the finest jewelry since Ayutthaya period. The country offers three keys to becoming a world-class leader, which are the location, the craftsmanship, and expert in trading. In Thailand, the hotspots to find rough stones are from Chanthaburi and Phrat province, which are located in southeast of Thailand and only few hours drive from Bangkok. This is a huge advantage for international jewelry traders because they can access to the main source as soon as they arrive. Since Ayutthaya period about 600 years ago, the art of craftsmanship has been passed down over generations, preserving the traditional skills in gem faceting until it was recognized all over the world. In addition, the Thai people are very good in trading. Their eyes can scan through the surface of the gems and put the face value into each stone, making them a natural expert trading. The famous Thai gems that can be found in Thailand are emeralds, ruby, sapphires, yellow sapphires, blue sapphires, orange sapphires, and diamonds are commonly found in Thailand, and the artists use the combination of the gems to make it look aesthetics for the eyes of the world, attracting foreign traders to invest more in Thailand. Since Thailand gained popularity in gems and jewelry industry, the Thai government stepped in to assist to promote the productions by allowing the foreign business to invest in Thailand with huge benefits and lay foreign foundations in Thailand, giving the foreign business access to the location, skilled craftsmen, and better trading opportunities. For generations, Thai artists are masters of jewelry design with their traditional tools, making them more advanced skilled in attention to the detail. With the aid of the Thai government, foreign investors build companies in Thailand and import expensive high-technology equipment to design a beautiful custom jewelry design and distribute it to all over the world. Due to high demand for gems in Thailand, the mining centers in Chanthaburi and Kanchanaburi province are running out of resources, forcing Thailand to import rough stones from Myanmar, Laos, Africa, and Russia. Thai craftsman jewelry design inspired the world with precise cutting and polishing techniques to create an unmatched product. In 2016, Thailand generates about 14.2 billion US dollars in revenue from gems and jewelry industry. The Thai government and foreign companies take this opportunity by working together and build a strategy to lead the world by nine following steps. The first step is modern production. Thailand gems and jewelry production is an absolute production starting from the material inputs needed for production until where the products get produced and distributed. About 80% of its manufacturing is mainly concerned with the export of gems and jewelry, and around 20% is for local distribution. It means that 80% of the manufacturing jewelry will be exported, and 20% is in Thailand. The second step, create a big hub in Thailand. There are about 70 of the world's finest gyms are from Thailand, in which around 90% of gyms are from Canterbury and Tra, and the most famous gems from these places are rubies, blue sapphires, blue-green sapphires, yellow sapphires, and black star sapphires. There are about 30 functioning mining operations between Canterbury and Tra province, which require roughly around 20,000 laborers. This automatically put Thailand to become the world's hotspot for gems and jewelry in one-stop service. Number three is heat treatment. 90% of the world relies on Thailand's heat treatment because Thailand is the first country who discovered the heat treatment technique and the artists are very skillful on the treatment. The next one is the exceptional skill. The world accepted that the Thai gem polishers and jewelry makers' skills are very unprecedented. Every Thai who is working in this industry is a quick learner, able to put their skills to the advanced level and could work for a foreign jewelry company with high earnings. The next one is the government supports to foreign investors. Since Thailand is leading the world in gems and jewelry production, the Thai government steps in to assist in estimating the flexibility on the tariffs at the national and international level. Also, to ensure smooth operations on rules and regulations while making transactions. The government officials pay close attention to the private sectors to ensure there are no complications with foreign traders. It means that the Thai governments help the local and international industry on dealing with import and export of gems and jewelry in and outside Thailand, making them easier on the tax, on the duty free, and on the labor, such as work permit and legal documents. The next one is skilled traders. The gem and jewelry traders carry a very important role when dealing with the customers. They must have thorough product knowledge of the material, creative thinking when designing the stone, selling techniques, taking care of their customer, and most importantly, after-service follow-up on the product to ensure customer satisfaction. And on a skilled trader, this is not a salesperson, but a jewelry trader who travels the world to represent Thailand on carrying the Thai products like the rubies, the diamonds, and be able to convince the international buyer that Thailand is the best country to invest. The next one is strategic location. Thailand is the perfect place for traders to visit and get access to jewelry in no time. The government has created all kinds of accommodations for the entrepreneurs who enter the country without any obstacles, starting from arriving at the airport to the highway system that interconnects to all the provinces, local hotels, and local tourist attractions such as traditional Thai foods, temples, and beautiful landscapes for photography. Thailand has planned it all to accommodate international buyers. So this section means that once you land in Thailand, you can the government already have a route, beautiful highways for the travelers to reach their destination in very short period amount of time. Have a lot of hotel to pick from 1 to 5 stars. Have a local attractions for families and also for our short vacations. The next one is trading markets. Domestic and international gem and jewel enthusiasts can take these markets all over the world. The central market that offers more variety of gems and jewelry located in Gemstone Market in Canterbury Province, Mysore Gem Market in Tak Province, and few places in Bangkok, where is on Silom Road, Charoen Road, Yaowarat Road, and Khao San Road. Also, there are gems and jewelry in duty free. Moreover, Thailand hosts the Bangkok Gems and Jewellery Fair every 2 years in February and September. Well, the goal is to have jewelry traders all over Thailand, so not all people will go to the Canterbury, which is the center of the gems and jewelry trader, but it is spread all over Thailand on the tourist destinations and on duty free. And also Thailand hosts every 2 years, and in that year they host 2 months. This is to attract more international customers all over the world. The next one is Gems and Jewelry Ambassador. One of the Thai government organizations that promote gem and jewelry into the international market is managed by the Ministry of Commerce. They founded the Gem and Jewelry Institute of Thailand, or other names is JIT, to make sure the equality to make sure the quality of gems and jewelry are up to international standards, eye-catching to international buyers, and gain confidence to the investors to invest in Thailand. It means that the JIT found a Gem and Jewelry Institute of Thailand with the goal in mind that every jewelry that's sold in international market are up to standard. They work like an auditor. They check, and when the customer buy, they can buy with confidence. And also the government initiative program, while Thailand is moving up to the charge with the efforts of local entrepreneurs and foreign companies based in Thailand. On the other hand, the Thai government also implement numerous ratings to push Thailand into the top chart by applying these three things called duty-free incentive programs, gems and jewelry trading, tax rating. And another three is gems and jewelry grading, trader skills evaluation, and marketing measures. Thailand Board of Investors also stepped in to help promote gems and jewelry investors by giving special privileges such as flexibility in policy, tax incentive, tax incentive and facilitation. It means that the policy here, 100% foreign ownership, no local content requirements, no export requirements, and no restrictions on foreign currency. For the tax incentive, the exemption of import duties on machinery, raw or essential materials, import for use in production, for export, and for research and development. Also, corporate income tax are exempt as well up to 13 years, 15% CIT reduction within 9 years, and investment tax allowance or ITA deduction up to 70% of the invested capital on net profit derived within 10 years. And facilitation is land ownership rights, work permit, and visa facilitation. So uh, on these sections, the BOI offer a program to the foreign investor who are interested in gems and jewelry. They make it easy for them to conduct a business in Thailand by applying these rules policy, tax-intensive, and facilitation. Import and export gems and jewelry in Thailand. With the Thai government dedicated to help increase gems and jewelry business in Thailand, one of their initiatives is to promote jewelry export, develop overseas market, roadshows, and mega exhibitions to attract international buyers and to increase revenue. The Thai government also maintains strong relationships with the trading partners such as Switzerland, Myanmar, Russia, and Africa to import raw materials to Thailand for gems polishing, designing, and for foreign investors to enhance their jewelry productions. So, Thailand also try to manage the import-export of gems and jewelry in Thailand. It means that they import a lot of raw materials to be polished, to be heat, to make it beautiful, and then with the help of the foreign technologies, and once the product is done, they can sell it all over the world. At the same time, Thailand also exports such as the raw materials of the unroughed gold into other countries as well. The Thai government has made importing gems and jewelry to Thailand easy with five simple steps, which are: register to use e-customs, review control goods, submission and verification of declarations of the goods, pay duties and taxes, and final inspections. So the first step is, um, since the technology go on the internet, the business can register to use e-customs online. They can do it by themselves or they can have agents to set it up the account. Once the account is being set up, for example, you need the mandatory one is a bank account and the permits. Once all that being registered, you can start to do import and export. So before you do import or export, you need to review the control goods. It means that you you have someone to inspect that these goods are really match the descriptions. For example, you need to have a document like invoice or packing list to be shipped. And the third one is submission and verification of declaration of the goods. Well, once your product is being shipped, you need to have some verification like certificate of origins to prove that these diamonds travel from destination until this destination for inspections. And once the goods arrive at the destination, you need to pay duties and taxes as well. Well, the price of the duties and tax, it depends on the value of the items. And then before they release the product, they're gonna have a final inspection to make sure that you're not smuggling anything extra. If you set an invoice or packing list that one 24 karat diamonds, then when they do the final inspection, the authority gonna see only 124 carat of diamond. According to Thailand's Ministry of Commerce, Thailand's gems and jewelry business proved to be the most profitable income for the nation. It is estimated to be worth over 10 billion in value of jewelry and accessories around the world. The production started from the domestic level, such as raw materials, into well-finished goods, which gained high demand from the international market. Because of being famous for its quality, Thailand's gems and jewelry import high-quality precious stones from the tops from the world's top markets such as Switzerland, Hong Kong, India, and the US. and Thailand exports semi-manufactured gold as well. Gemopolis is a big outlet, also known as home of world's finest jewelry brand, housing around 140 companies from around the world. The greatest achievement at Thailand and Denmark is the outstanding jewelry design manufacturer, the Pandora. With more than 10,000 workers making jewelry for distribution to over 90 countries, the revenue increased almost 50%, which is around 2.5 billion US dollars. With these huge accomplishments, the business stretched its networks up to 300 new branches and focused on major markets in Europe, Asia, and the Americas. Thailand will continue on developing and producing premium jewelry with the skills of local laborers and foreign technologies. So the pictures down right here, we call it Gimopolis. It's a one-place, one-stop service for the world leader of jewelry, and one of them is the Pandora, which is famous all over the world and and making a lot of revenue for Thailand. So the foreign investors and local Thai craftsmanship are located here, ready to serve the world. Due to the pandemic caught the world off guard in early 2020, the gem and jewelry business has dropped dramatically. Both local and international businesses were deeply affected by the pandemic. To maintain the sustainability of the business, many companies transform and use technology to support their business. There are 12 recommendation steps to expand the jewelry market and to stay on top of the competitors. So since the COVID-19 hit the world in early 2020, a lot of business suffer from the impact, including the jewelry business. But since everyone turned into the digital transformation, the jewelry business also have to find a new way onto reaching new customers. So these are the 12 recommendations. The first one is target audience for luxury brands. Businesses have to adopt a new strategy to specifically attract potential customers who have the buying power for luxury brands. First, the company must be able to create ranges of jewelry and sort the jewelry from regular grade to premium quality to scale different level of buyers. It means that since people are not leaving the house, the business have to have a way of connecting people from home. And before they do that, they need to uh, separate the high premium jewelry until the regular grade premium jewelry for the customers have an option to have a look before they make decision. Number two, special offer with limited time. This is one of the most effective techniques in the jewelry business to offer a short-time discount. The customer will make a split decision to purchase the jewelry, and it will help the business increase the daily revenue. So once the customer log into the jewelry website and attracted to the design, there's a small window pop up that use this promotion code within 10 hours. If you buy with this 10 within the timeline, you will get maybe up to 15% discount. And this is a very, very good technique to attract customers. The third one is expert sales assistance. To stay on top of the market and competitors, one of the key is to have all the sales staff well trained and equipped with the latest knowledge. With proper skills, the salesperson will fully engage and deliver what the customer demands with hospitality service minded. The techniques can be applied when selling online as well. So for example, I'm browsing the internet and I found this jewelry and then I have a questions and there's a chat button appeared that feel free to ask anything. So I start chatting with this person online, starting with the text chatting, and if available, maybe I can do a Zoom meeting in order to have a virtual look, have the touch and feel of the product, and this person can help me understand more of the product. So if this person, the salesperson, are very knowledge, very up to date, and very friendly, uh, I'm be more happy to feel comfortable and engage more. And this is the very good expert sales assistant. Number four, advertisement on social media. Since the pandemic, the whole world has transformed into digital transformation, and one of the great opportunities is to directly get in touch with the customer by shooting ads on social media platforms. The ads can visually provide each part of the jewelry with price ranges, detail of the jewelry, and limited time offer. Again, a lot of people use handphone on their free time to go onto Facebook, Instagram, and if we shoot that maybe 5 or 10 or 15-second ads as a hook, they probably have a jewelry in mind. They probably looking to have a jewelry. Someone maybe I want to get my girlfriend or my wife a nice rings. I'm probably gonna check it out from the ads. It's a very good technique to to remind the customer that hey, I'm here, I'm available, check me out. Okay. Number five, concentrate on building brand. Value customers are loyal customers. Almost 60% of the buyers are return customers because they feel confident and they already know the brand. Jewelry business must maintain their reputation by increasing jewelry branding. To begin with, by promoting the company's brand with an iconic logo, an eye-catching website, well-organized content including the colors and the fonts, and an attractive ad campaign with a famous local celebrity, model, or influencer who puts on the jewelry. These techniques will instantly boost the brand identity and win a lot of trust. Additionally, the business can approach digital marketing and move on top of search engine optimization to attract variety of customers. So this sections means that once you have already have a customers in your hand, you need to keep your customers updated by updating your website, by have jewelries, new jewelries keep appearing, and and to remind the customers that hey, I keep having a lot of product because by doing this, you are building your brand. You are not you are not one person sell and then move on to the next and then make the customer forget because 60% of them will be returned because they feel confidence, they know the brands, and they probably want more. So by having this technique will help you, the business a lot. Friendly conversation. One of the most important aspects when engaging with the customers, whether online or face to face, is to have a good conversation. By personalizing the communication, we'll send a message to the customer that the company cares about them, even after the sales. The goal is to maintain a good relationship and keep loyal customers, and the customers will feel a great buying experience and have someone who can take care of them like a friend with friendly communication. So for example, I already buy this jewelry and then maybe 1 or 2 months later I step into the same jewelry store and met with the same salesperson and this person remember my name. Even I'm just go and look without buying. And then this is already wow for me because this salesperson know my name and then the salesperson engage conversation in very friendly manner. It means that not trying to sell every time but hey, come and check this out, we have a new product. And this person's the salesperson talked to me in a friendly manner and without pushing me to buy but updating the products. By doing this I already feel good. So if you have your stuff, if the business have a friendly conversation stuff, this is one of the very good technique to retain customers. Number seven, attention to the detail. To fully capture what the customer needs is to listen attentively and maintain eye contact to show the customer that the company is caring and willing to work with the customer to meet their expectations. So this one can work both online and face to face is to listen to the customer and while the customer talks, maintaining eye contact is a body language message that you are paying attention, you are not bored, and you make the customer feel confidence that you are really paying attention because once the customer done talking, the customer expects you to respond or reply uh, in a manner that will help him understand more of the questions that he asks. So by maintaining eye contact and paying attention to the detail, it will help to gain more trust, and by doing that the customer will not complain at all. They will try to understand and work each other out. Number eight, customer retention. Most of the companies, after they make money from one customer, they move on to the next customer, and this is the big mistake that the company make because the rate of return customers is around 70%, while the rate of new customers is up to 20% only. It is recommended that the company have a plan to keep the customer. So like I said, having a good sales to maintain the customer retention is to not forget about them, not to show that, I only need your business, I only need your money. Once you're done, that's it. It's not going to work that way because the customer has their own voice, especially during this time when they feel they have bad service. They can put a review on social media, and that will create a negative reputation for your company. Number nine, request customer to evaluate the service performance. This is the best opportunity to hear what the customer has to say after the service. The company can quickly identify its strengths and weaknesses, adapt, and keep improving. Feedback is the golden opportunity to show the customers that the company cares and is willing to take actions. Well, probably the sales staff being well trained and then have a lot of knowledge, but customer during the customer engage and sales, maybe customer feel something not right and they feel not comfortable to give direct feedback to the employee or to the sales staff. They can put this on the review and then to let the owner or the business know the experience. So this is one of the golden opportunity to hear to the customer what they have to say. Maybe they don't like about the service, maybe they don't like about the online, whatever the customer said, you need to listen, and the best way is to write a response or reply the customer in a positive manner, because this will show that you care, you read the complaint or feedback, and then you respond to the feedback by saying thank you, and say whatever you want to say. And this review will be evidence for all people in the world to see that you are really listen and take action. Number 10, virtual reality. Since the pandemic in 2020, most of the companies have to shift to online stores. The best strategy for online jewelry store is to implement augmented reality technology. Customers who use the website for online shopping can use this feature to experience the reality or likeness and feel that they are in jewelry showroom before they make a final decision. Also, the method of payment should be fast and easy. If you look at this picture on the right, the augmented reality means that the customer are doing an online shopping from home. But if the company have the AR technology implemented, you see from this picture, this lady doesn't have any rings on her hand, but the software can make her look like she having a ring. This helps her a lot uh, to make a decision, to make advance look before they try to purchase or make decision, or before they approach the store that this is the ring that I want. So having this program will help them a lot on planning, on budgeting, and with a lot of design. They probably will contact you for sure. Number 11, long-term vision of the company. Businesses must have a sustainability plan to make sure the company can grow together with the current trend, such as having an online jewelry shop, apart from in-store jewelry shop. Since the digital age emerges very quickly, businesses must be able to quickly adapt to the current situation to stay on top of their competitors. The um, the online business grow very fast. You can see in the world that Shopee, Lazada, Amazon, they're all moving online, but jewelry needs to step up as well, because not a lot of people will walk into a jewelry store during the pandemic. So the business has to find a balance to provide them probably virtually in advance for them to look at the jewelry and to make a decision. And one of the best strategy is to have the online shop as a first step to reach the customer while the customer not going out from home, or stay maybe half the world away. Number 12, fresh compilation of jewelry. To increase the jewelry market into worldwide range, businesses must have a variety of collections of jewelry in hand to keep updating variations of jewelry. The companies will engage more domestic and international buyers and make the long-distance transactions. So you don't have to have a customer based in Thailand only, but you probably have a customer in India, Pakistan, in Europe, or in the US. As long as you have an online store to help spread the word, spread the brand of the jewelry, it will attract customer. The customer will contact you from email, inbox, or contact you directly with the interests of your collection. So having fresh compilation of the jewelry, you will attract more range of customer from the regular customer until maybe a super rich customer. In conclusion, Thailand has three key elements in the gem and jewelry industry and has the high possibility of becoming the world leader. Having natural experts such as Thai craftsmen with exceptional skills that met the world standard and accepted by the global market, easy access to the country for the foreign entrepreneur to explore the location for the best market, and opportunities to invest with the support from the Thai government. Lastly, to house around 140 top brand names jewelry industry in Thailand to be distributed in major countries in Europe, Asia, and the US, and gain a global reputation for the craftsmanship. With the ongoing pandemic, gem and jewelry businesses are in huge financial crisis. Adapting to the digital transformation is the only option. Although the only although the online store looks more promising, many customers are still using the online store to check prices and survey before making a final destination. The customers may use the augmented reality to have a virtual experience on how the jewelry may appear on their body, and the customers also can browse variety of jewelry design from home. The in-store shops is still recommended because customers still have the need of touch and feel of the jewelry and a real person to communicate with. In order to keep growing in gem and jewelry business industry, businesses must quickly adapt to the current trend and have a good online store to support customers to have a virtual look at the jewelry and check the prices before step in the real store and make a purchase. And with excellent customer services, the businesses will have a higher chance to retain customers and also attract new customers. Thailand is currently on the road to success by successfully managing all the above strategic plans. The flow of gems and jewelry in import and export are considered a great achievement in terms of profit and return of investment. This is because of the collaboration between the Thai craftsmanship combined with the foreign technologies and with the aid of the Thai government. The Thai gem and jewelry industry sits on top of the global market chart. With the industrial uprising in technologies such as wearable augmented and virtual reality are presenting changes to systems of production, management and governance in Thailand, with the aim to make an economy of smart by concentrating on increasing efficiency rather than expanding scale. Thank you very much, and this is all my references.